Hi and welcome. I'm George Pierce. I'm the founder of Internet Marketer Training, and I want to thank you for visiting or visiting again. I do want to thank you for watching this video. The video is about how to set up a YouTube channel. So if you're going to set up a new YouTube channel, this is going to help you with a step-by-step. I'm going to show you step-by-step how to do that. It's also going to help you in several other ways. So the first thing that you want to think about, your first step, is to decide what your videos are going to be about. You may already have a product or a brand or a niche in mind, but if you don't, then you need to decide on what that niche is going to be. And probably the best advice that I can give you is to pursue something that you really are passionate about. You probably heard that before. But if it's something that you really love, it's going to just help you in so many ways. You're going to be passionate about it. You're going to really care about it. It's going to make videos easier. You're going to be able to better connect with your audience. And in addition, after the newness wears off, because it will, after you've made a few videos, the newness is going to wear off. Then your passion is going to carry you forever. If you don't have that passion, then making videos becomes a chore. It makes it more difficult. This way, it makes it a pleasure. So that's a major plus. So first thing, think about what your videos are going to be about. And then the next thing that you want to think about, the next step is to think about the name that you want to give to your channel. The name of my channel, Internet Marketer Training, doesn't have a whole lot of pizzazz, and you're welcome to put a little pizzazz into your title if it'll work. But primarily, you want to really describe what your channel is about, because that is what your visitors and your viewers and your subscribers are going to expect. So do your best to describe your channel in your title, as well as your description. We're going to get to that a little bit later. We're going to have like an about us or about you section. I'm going to get to that shortly. But so those are the two things that you want to do. Now the next thing I want to do is take you to YouTube and just show you the steps that are involved in setting up the channel. Go to YouTube.com, and if you have a Google account, basically just log in. It'll be like you're already set up. Just use your Google account to log in. Otherwise, you want to follow these steps. You need to create your account. Just fill in the information. As you can see, I've already done that. Then you're going to be asked for to verify your email. Simply go to the email that you gave them. There'll be a number. Copy and paste that number. Then you'll need to give them a little more information and verify your phone number. Once you verify your phone number, then you'll have to agree to their policies. That'll get you registered with YouTube. And then the next thing is setting up your channel, which we'll show you that right now. Okay, now we're back on YouTube. This is your channel. Click Creator Studio. And it will actually bring us, this is how I got here to this page. And then I want to click View Channel. And this will take us to the page that we were just at. You want to put an image here, either your image, this is my image, or a logo, or a image of products or whatever that might be applicable to whatever you're selling. This is your channel art. You can edit your channel art. Now what I've done is I've just taken a background that was in the gallery. You can take, for the time being, a background that's in the gallery. But what I would recommend is to upload a photo. And you want the photo to be 2560 by 1440, and you can use something like paint, and go ahead and on the photo that you upload, type the name of your channel or the name of your company or your name or whatever on that photo, so that when it uploads, it'll say Internet Marketer Training or whatever would be applicable. And the other thing I want to share with you is right here is the channel description. This, people do read this, so give a good overview of what your channel is all about. If you're trying to help people lose weight or quit smoking or educate people or whatever you're trying to do, whatever your objective is, put it in your channel description, and don't forget to put in some of the benefits. We're going to get into what's called feature and benefits later on in the series. If you'd like to follow through and continue to watch this series, there's more videos in the series. But features are what I can relate that to a drill. People buy drills. Well, they don't really buy the drills. They buy what the drills will do. What they really want are the holes. So don't forget to talk about the benefits of the holes. Briefly cover some of the features, but let your customers know how they're going to benefit. That's going to create interest. So these are some of the things that you want to do. And as far as your channel description, give that a little bit of thought, and you can always go back and change it, maybe add to it or improve it, but give it a little bit of thought, because it is going to make a difference. And put an image or a logo, put a background, put a title on there. And again, you can find an image that's that size. There's plenty of free images. Pixabay, Pixabay.com has all kinds of free images that you can use. And then free is Paint. Almost every computer has Paint. You can use Paint to type text on here, which again will describe your channel. And that pretty much covers most of what you should know about setting up your channel. So I want to cover a few more details as far as what you need to do, not just your logo and your image. On your description, you want to try to come up with a way that you stand out, a way that your product or your company or you yourself are unique or different. So include that in your description. Now the other thing is that what you want to do, what's called plan your work, then work your plan. So if you're going to do this, and I encourage you to do it. Video is the future. This is where it's at. Over 50% of what people look at on the internet, on their phones and so on right now is video. They expect that to be up to 80% within a year or so. So video is where you want to be. By planning your work and working your plan, what I'm simply sharing with you there is to set up a schedule, decide how many videos you're going to do, if you're going to do one a week or two a week or one or two a day. You want to do as many videos as you can, but don't sacrifice quality. So, but if you're going to do one a week, okay, what day and what time am I going to, set yourself a deadline. I'm going to have that video by Friday at 9 a.m. or Saturday at 4 or Sunday at 3 or whatever is good for you. Or I'm going to have a video done on Tuesday and another video done on Friday. Whatever works for you. Set up a schedule and then do your best to work that schedule, because that's one of the things that really is going to make a difference, and that's to be consistent. So create your own video and then upload your video. Now, before you upload it, you're probably going to need an editor, a video editor, because there's certain things that you're going to make mistakes, there's things you're going to want to cut out, or maybe some things you want to add, some transitions, and a lot of things that a video editor can help you do to your video that'll simply make it a better video. So below this video, you will find a lot of free tools, or quite a few free tools as well as paid tools. One of the things you'll find is Movavi, M-O-V-A-V-I. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I have Movavi. I love it. It's a Bandicam I think is a little bit friendlier, plus you can just download it. You are limited on the free version. You're limited to 15 minutes, but that's going to help you with what's called screen capture. And for example, what you just saw when I was actually taking you through the description and so on YouTube, that was called screen capture. This will give you the ability to do that. And there's a free version. It does have a watermark, but it is free. There's a Bandicut, which is free. There's also a movie maker, which you'll find below. It's pretty extraordinary. It's just not very user-friendly. And then again, you'll find Movavi. This is 15, I think it's called. It's got everything you need and then some. It's a quality tool at a very affordable price. Most videos tools do either editing or capture or video, or they don't seem to do it all, and the Movavi business will do it all. Once you've created your video, it's time to, if you haven't already, come up with a title. Now, in future videos, we get into how important a title is, because that's one of the things that's going to grab that viewer. And there are tools which again are in future videos. So I'm inviting you to watch the whole series because you're going to find out about this and a whole lot more. But a very important part of your video is the title, and then also a thumbnail. And we can help you with that as well. But you want to pay particular attention to a catchy title and a catchy thumbnail. So it will make a big difference because people will be spotting your thumbnail, and they'll click on it because it's got a catchy title and a catchy looking and eye-catching thumbnail. So these are a couple things. Again, we're going to get into that in more detail in future videos. These are a couple of things that you want to know about so that you'll be better prepared to take care of them. Now, the other thing is that after your video is uploaded, and then you want to get into the description of the video and try to sprinkle in appropriate keywords and use those keywords in your video as well, and also in your tags. Again, these are things we're going to cover later on in the video series, because the tags are going to help you to be found. Tags are what's going to tell the search engines what your video is all about. So if somebody's looking for pet supplies and you're into pet supplies and you've got a particular dog collar that they've been searching for, and you're talking about this dog collar, well, put that down on your tags, then the search engine will know, oh, okay, this is about that dog collar. They will send visitors to your video or to your website. It also works for websites, blogs, and so on, but it's particularly important to help you to get traffic to your videos. And right now, especially while you're trying to get going, this stuff is important. Don't let it overwhelm you. That's one of the things about the video series. We try to take it one bite at a time, one step at a time. But try not to put too much on your plate. But this being your first video, I'm trying to give you an idea, give you a good idea of what you're in for. Not to be negative, so that you can handle it. Well. If you don't know what's wrong, you don't know how to fix it. And that's a problem that I faced for years as an internet marketer, well, for at least a year. My first years, and I've been in the business for quite a while, almost 20 years now. But my first year, my biggest problem was that I knew that something was wrong. People weren't coming to my websites. Back then, this was pre-YouTube. If you wanted to put a video, you had to actually put the maker, the video recorder and so on your website and connect it to, and whatever. That was fun. But so you've got an awful lot of things going for you that I didn't have. But the video series will help you take care of those other things. The one last thing I want to share with you is to be consistent. Whatever is comfortable for you, but be consistent. If that means making a video every 10 days. That means making 2 videos a day, whatever is comfortable for you and not sacrificing quality. You want to put as many videos on for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's going to help you to get more exposure. It's also going to help you to get practice. And right now, when you're new especially, the more practice, the better. The other thing that I want to emphasize is to be patient. This is not going to happen overnight. You may be looking at several months, I would say maybe 6 months to a year before things start to click. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing it and keep trying to improve it. Try to make every video better. Try to improve whatever you're doing. Each aspect, make a better title and a better... anyway, try to make each video better and better. Get people, or let people to know you, who you are, what you're all about. And we'll get into how and why that is so beneficial. It really will be beneficial. It's called a USP, a unique selling proposition, but it is very helpful that people get to know you and how YouTube, video is one of the best vehicles you could ever ask for. So be consistent and be patient. And then the other thing, of course, is to practice. Just keep practicing. It's just like riding a bike. You get better and better, or driving a car, or whatever you want. The more we do it, the better we get at it. So I applaud you, congratulate you for watching this video and for taking these steps. I thoroughly encourage you, just do it. Just do it. You're going to be afraid. You're going to be exposing yourself to millions of people. Maybe not. There may be a very few people at first. Don't worry about it, but don't worry about it. Put out good content, quality content, and do it on a regular basis. And just keep doing it. Things will be fine. Just keep plugging away. That was my secret, and there's no secret to it, but that's what got me off the ground, so to speak. And I'm doing the same thing now again on YouTube. On this particular channel, starting from scratch. So that's what you're doing. So let's grow together. I've learned an awful lot of things that I can help you with. They'll simply help you to get there faster, make things easier, help you eliminate a lot of mistakes, and help you to not omit. That's probably a major problem as well. There's a lot of things that you're going to omit, not on purpose. You just didn't know that you needed that description. You didn't know that you needed your image or logo. There's a lot of things you don't know. That doesn't mean I know everything, but after almost 20 years, there's a lot of things that I do know, and I also know what doesn't work. So I can help you to point you in the direction of what works and what doesn't work. Anyway, that's what you have to look forward to in this video series, should you choose to view it. And I hope you do. You'll find links below, again, to all kinds of resources. Most of them are free, as well as the first video in this series. And I certainly encourage you to watch that video. I also, of course, I would love to have you become a subscriber. That way you're not going to miss out on anything, because I will be putting on quite a few videos about video marketing and making videos and so on, and also marketing in general. You'll also find a link below to, it'll be a Join Us link, and that link is to the Internet Marketer Training Center. Membership is free, but you're welcome to join us, and you can learn more about marketing there as well. And again, I thank you. Appreciate you watching the video. My name is George Pierce, Internet Marketer Training Center. Thanks again, and I do want to wish you much success.